Hey everyone, it's Trish. I'm back with another Budgetarian video, and I must be loving these because I keep shooting more and more of them and I keep coming up with more ideas. Today's Budgetarian video is going to be all about beauty. To give you little ideas, I always say my disclaimer, I'm not a beauty guru, I'm not a professional makeup artist, I'm not an expert on beauty in any way. These are just my very cheap ideas about beauty and saving money. So to give you an idea of how cheap I am, anything for me that's over $10 when it comes to beauty, I hesitate on. I know many of you out there are like, $10? A lot of things at the drugstore are over $10, and you are completely right. I still just hesitate. And typically I still like to plan even before I go, unless I just see something on clearance, to see if there's a coupon, if there's any kind of cartwheel or any kind of deal that I can get. So with that said, I'm going to show you, embarrassingly enough, that even as cheap as I am, how many foundations I have, okay, to give you an idea. So I, of course, like most people, drugstore favorites, I have the Revlon 24-hour color stay. Got it. Bare Minerals. Who doesn't have that? The Neutrogena Healthy Skin. I've got that one. The CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. I have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I have the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. And a little bit on the other end of that, I have NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. I don't really use this as a foundation most of the time, but it is a foundation, so I'm including it. I have Laura Geller Balance and Brighten foundation. I have, now these would be my high-end or my splurges, but I have IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation and the IT Your Skin But Better CC Cream, which I use as a foundation. So, and I forgot one upstairs, but I have the Revlon Wit foundation too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more upstairs. I have 11 foundations. That is insane. No one needs that many, especially if you're not a beauty guru. I mean, and here's the thing. I don't know that I've ever used up a foundation, like completely, from open until I'm just like, there's no more left, before I end up purchasing something else and then jumping to that. Now, I do have to say in a disclaimer that many of these have been purchased over 3 years ago, and some of you are going to say, yuck, that's disgusting, throw it away. For example, I know this one is over 3 years old, this Revlon Color Stay. I used it in a vlog video a couple days ago, and it was fine. It was not discolored. It did not oxidize in the glass container nor on my face. It did not blend out any differently. It's just exactly the same as when I purchased it, so I'm not throwing it away. That would break my heart even more. Now, I want to purchase, there's a CoverGirl foundation, I don't even know what it's called, Fresh something, it's kind of that Katy Perry pink tube. I even know what color I want to get, and I've gotten a couple of coupons through my newspaper, but I've not bought it yet because every time I think about that, I'm like, you have 11 foundations. And I do typically rotate using these. That's another recommendation, is to jump around and use them up. Now, some of them are more color appropriate for when I'm a little bit tanner, the summer that's coming up, and some of them are better for the winter. But so my investment pieces, example, the IT Cosmetics. I got this off of QVC. I watched several on-air shows of it being used, and the brushes, if you know anything about IT Cosmetics, they are fantastically soft. I mean, they're the softest brushes, but they're also fantastically expensive, like $30 some I think for a brush, or $45, I'm not really sure. But I got this in a set. So it came with a brush, it came with this, it came with Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, it came with an eyebrow pencil, it came with kind of a palette that has a blusher, a bronzer, and the finishing powder. All of that for like $50. So I was like, if I'm ever going to try this and I keep watching this infomercial kind of thing, then now's the time. So at least I'll be getting a good deal, because the brush alone would have been like $45. Literally, not like, well, we're thinking that we could sell it for $45. No, that's what it costs in a store. So I knew it was legit. So basically, I got all of those products for the cost of the brush. pretty much. And I have to tell you, I love this. This is something I will repurchase the next time they're having a great deal with it on, or if I can find it somewhere else for a good price, I will repurchase. Same thing with the ItCC. They were selling these big tubes for the same price that they sell the smaller tube of this. So it was like half price. So since I love that so much, I was like, I'm going to give this a try. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that have raved about this product, and I have to tell you, to me, it's worth it. And for somebody who is so cheap, I think it's perfect. I don't even have to use a full pump, so I know this is also going to last a while. I'm not telling you to go out and buy it, you know, watch your own YouTubers and trust their opinions, but just from somebody who is horribly cheap, that's me. I think that there are definitely investment pieces, and that you get what you pay for that with these kind of products. So I guess in the future, when I'm purchasing, I'll have to ask myself, do you want another CoverGirl foundation? Or in a few months, do you want to order another one of these? And I'll have to kind of pick and choose. And I guess the other thing is, take the beauty products back. If you don't like them, return them. There's no point in keeping them if you don't like them. So, you know, get your money back. Know yourself in the beauty realm. Are you somebody who wears makeup every day? Are you somebody who wears false eyelashes? I don't wear false eyelashes. I hardly ever do. So there's no reason to go out and buy 10 pairs of them. You know, no matter how great I'm watching somebody on YouTube use them, if I purchase them, I'm probably not going to wear them. Right now, I'm in a huge beauty low maintenance, and that's simply because I am still breastfeeding my daughter. And just for my own personal beliefs, there are lots of beauty things I choose not to do during a pregnancy or during breastfeeding. And some of those include coloring my hair, painting my nails, using certain skincare products. I usually wear Proactive, or not wear it, but I use it. And for the past, my daughter's going to be a year, I have not used it. My skin is not looking as good as I would like it to, but that's just kind of the trade-off for me. My hair is kind of one kind of monotonous color, but that's just the trade-off for me. If you can kind of see, people think I have the ombre because I have a little bit of blonde down here. I'm like, no, that's just where it's grown out since I had my son, or right after I stopped breastfeeding him, which would have been, oh my gosh, almost 3 years ago. So I just haven't done it since then. So I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to beauty. I do love to wear makeup. I wear makeup almost every day. You know, for work, absolutely. If I'm going to be running errands, it might be minimal makeup, but I do wear some. Around the house, if I'm not going anywhere, obviously I don't wear any, but I do like to wear it. I like to put it on. It's fun for me. But I know myself as a beauty person. I don't need 16 palettes. I don't experiment and use things that much. I don't need a beautiful bright blue eyeshadow. That's not really, you know, my realm or where I go. I think the people that can do that and pull it off. I'm not saying to stay so strictly inside the box, but just know yourself as a beauty person. What's your realm of beauty? I think. And I'm not saying I would never buy that blue eyeshadow. I'm just saying that if I'm going to go out and experiment and not really know that I'm going to love it or use it or whatever, then I'm probably going to go on the cheaper end. That's just me. Everybody has their own opinion, their own beauty budget. I'm just throwing out ideas as a budgetarian for you to think about. There are always coupons. There are tons of beauty coupons. There are clearance. There are clearance deals out there. And just know what you already have. If you already have a lot of palettes, then you might not need that next one. So kind of hold off. Don't be too impulsive. And before you know it, you know, you've spent $100 at the drugstore. And if you're a beauty guru on YouTube and that's part of your job, then yeah, you should be doing that. And you probably are doing that. For somebody like me, that's not what my channel is about, then that doesn't seem realistic for me within my budget. I like to save money in other ways, and I like to spend money on other things. So just some things to consider in your budgetarian realm. Find those YouTube people out there that you speak to you, and look for their ideas. There's tons of videos out there about drugstore favorites, and really look and think about yourself, what you have, and go from there. And remember, you can always shop online, use your Ebates, use your Top Cash Back, use your shop at home. No affiliation. Okay, so to recap everything, just consider, I've said this a billion times, that's my favorite word, consider what you have, because honestly, if you were to have asked me how many foundations do you have, if my husband asked me, I would say, oh, probably 5. I have 11. So if you think you have 11, you might have 22. Take that into account, pare down if you can. use coupons when you can, shop good deals, whether it's Sephora or Ulta or QVC or online. If you're shopping online, use your top cashback, your Ebates, your shop at home to try to get really good deals. So consider those things. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're enjoying these budgetarian videos. I hope to come back and show you really from somebody who is so cheap, items I have splurged on and some very cheap beauty things that I do. Not that they'll work for you, just being cheap. So I hope you're having a great day, and as always, take care.